here with Daryl Webster. Daryl is a service as well, and hello Mansoor, it's good to meet you.
Hi, likewise.
Yeah. You're working on the Microsoft Teams team, and you're working on mobile. I'm really interested in the meetings experience. Can you tell me a bit about what has changed in that experience lately?
So one of the things that we've invested a lot in the past is to make sure that the mobile client serves as a fully functional alternative to what you have on your desktop. And so if you think about the meeting scenario, you should be able to carry out the entire scenario in its entirety end-to-end, beginning from scheduling the meeting, having pre-meeting discussions, participating in the meeting itself, and then doing follow-throughs, all from your device. And so let me show you what that flow looks like.
Yeah, definitely. So just get it to hold it up there and we'll be able to capture this. That's great.
All right. So this is the meetings view that you see in Teams. As you can see, here's the list of the meetings that I have on my calendar. There's a very convenient one-tab join to enter that meeting. But here's the new thing that we've introduced, schedule a new meeting. So I'm gonna create a new one called Sales Update. And I will add a couple of participants. Let's say Emily and Alex. And then based on their calendars, it'll actually pick up suggested times for when both of these people are free.
Oh, great. So it's looking into their calendar and finding that free busy?
Yes, and so you don't have to go through each of their free busy slots. You get the result right here. You can tap on it with a single tap, and you're good to go. Done. So this meeting is now on the calendar. Now, the interesting thing to point out is we view meetings as a long-lived object. The amount of time and the amount of effort that you spend on a meeting is much more than what happens in the meeting itself. There's prep work involved, there's content that's prepared and reviewed, there's discussions that are happening. So if I pop into this meeting, every meeting in Teams has an associated chat with it. And as you can see, in this particular case, that particular chat has already occurred. There are people saying, here's an attachment, view it before you come, etc., etc. There's questions about it. I can even open these attachments in line with one tap. View all of this from my screen.
Wow.
And then, turns out that this meeting happens to be in progress right now. And so, I can jump into it. And what I find is that a PowerPoint deck is being presented.
Okay.
And this PowerPoint deck, by the way, is an authentic representation. It's full fidelity, fully functional. Looks
Oh
good
yeah,
in
I
landscape.
like to hold it in landscape too. Yeah.
Except I seem to have a rotation lock maybe at this point. Let me get rid of that.
There we go.
Looks great on tablets. And the interesting thing is that I can actually navigate back and forth. And this, I should emphasize, this truly is 100% PowerPoint with animations and everything. This is exactly what you would see on your laptop. And right now I'm doing the equivalent of what we call private viewing. So I'm able to go forward in the deck itself without disrupting the view of the meeting itself. So I'm free to go a few slides ahead, see what's coming up. But if need be, if I'm the organizer or if I need to take control, I simply tap here, ask me for a confirmation, and now I'm actually able to change what people in the room see.
Oh right, so it's changing down there on the actual laptop.
Exactly. So if I go a slide ahead right now, it changes over there as well.
Wow. So that's really good because sometimes we do have to work with a team remotely and do some presenting. So that's
Absolutely.
really good.
And sharing of files in PowerPoint decks is not the only thing that we can do. We built this recently whereby I could be in a meeting and I choose to share not a file, not a photo, not a video, but my actual screen.
Right.
Does not matter that I'm on a mobile device, which by the way might also be a tablet, but I now have the capability of showing what I see on my device to the people in the meeting.
You can see that. You can see the red covers over the timer, so that's great.
And if you look at the machine over there,
Right.
my phone, it now appears in the meeting.
Wow. So you could present a PowerPoint deck, or you could even run a demo on mobile apps and show
Exactly.
people how to use it.
Exactly.
Well, that's already a far better than what we've got. You know, it makes it so much easier for people.
Right. In fact, this year we were highlighting 3 top themes in one of the sessions earlier this week. The 3 themes are fully functional, mobile first, and cross-device. And this is kind of the perfect example that covers all three. You have a fully functional meeting right from your device. It's mobile first because it's covering all your mobile scenarios. And it's cross-device. That your content is being shown on a different presentation. So the fact that you're on a mobile device does not mean that you have any sort of down-level experience. It's well capable of being a standalone experience at this point.
Brilliant. Hey, thanks, Jasur. That's really good to see it come this far. I know that a lot of people are going to be happy about being able to create meetings from their mobile.
Right.
Because we're often on the move, and we can do it in our calendars, but we also want to be able to create that online meeting experience too.
Exactly. And it's always a prioritization exercise. Previously, we had to focus on the really core scenarios that people did most frequently. And there was often the case that for this one little thing, you have to go back to your desktop. But after that, you were free to do it on your mobile device. Over the last year, we've built out the mobile app in its entirety. So by this time, you'll find that there's very few gaps left, if any.
Great. Well, thanks again, Jasur, and maybe we'll catch up again with some more updates to the mobile app.
Sounds good. Happy to be here.
Thank you.